you know?
And so before big nights started, what was the state of like Boston nightlife? Was it just like the pop and nightclubs on Tremont and like Kier, Icon, Bijou? Were those all there?
Well, some were there, some weren't. Obviously, Roxy was a big one, which now is Royale. You know, Ed and Joe and I did the Estate, which was in the alley across from Gypsy Bars, whatever that was called at the time.
Where's that? Is that Emerson?
Right where Emerson is. Actually, when we stopped, we were there for 8 years. When we stopped, Emerson was our landlord. They bought our building and built dorms. So that's why the Estate ended. But so nightlife before the Grand was all very inexpensive, mediocre at best, you know, in terms of how much money got put into them, right? So like hundreds of thousands of dollars versus millions. When we built Grand from the ground up, you know, we spent approximately like $14 million building that place. So it was intended to be a Vegas style nightclub from the get-go with real money, $1 million sound system, a Function One sound system that no one in this market had done before. Just like really top level sound, 70-foot LED wall, you know, 200 kinetic lights in the ceiling. So
Let's go.
The tech, all right, let's get back to it. The tech package, I'll never take one of those nights for granted again, but a tech package was over $2 million just in technology at the Grand. So whereas the Estate, we sort of painted and papered it with new, you know, with new paint and new paper for a couple $100,000 and called it a new
demographic
name.
though, right? I mean, it was college kids.
Well, yeah, but all of Boston is that, right? So Boston in general was inexpensive build outs. No one had ever put the money in. And I think that's the difference. You know, I'm a big Vegas guy. I've been to Vegas 20 plus times. You know, Ed and Joe, we've all been there. We've gone for the nightclub and bar conventions for 20 years. Like, so we've always had our eye on Vegas. And how can we bring Vegas back to Boston? Vegas is the mecca of nightlife. There's no question about it. You know, Omnia is a $100 million club. Encore Beach Club's a 50, 60, 70 million dollars they spent building it, maybe more, 90 million. So like you can only make something amazing with money. You can't build, you know, a palace with $3. So you have to build with a lot of money. And so we went into it knowing that. So, you know, we raised money, private equity, investors, friends, family, all that stuff. And we went out and built the very best club Boston's ever seen before, intentionally, you know.